That's Aaron right there. Hey, Aaron, wait for the camera. Okay.
Guys, thanks so much for helping with Cupids this year. You guys are going to be outside on the skills workout. This is the A team, guys. We have the A team out here on this skills work, okay? Because this is going to be tough stuff to judge. I need you guys here at 8 o'clock because we have to go over this secret skill that we're not releasing until the morning of. It's top secret. All right, so Cameron is going to be in charge of you guys. You're going to have a clock running that's going to give you a 2-minute window and 30 seconds of transition. So it's 2 minutes to do that skill and then 30 seconds to move on to the next one. Now, you as a judge will have the person's scorecard. You'll do their 2 minutes at the station you're in charge of, and then you'll pass the scorecard to the next judge who's in charge of the next station. You'll get a new scorecard for a new athlete during that 30-second window. It's important that you do not give the athletes the scorecards because you don't trust them keeping up with it. They're worried about other stuff. We have to keep positive control of the scorecards, guys. All right? Okay. So, the clock will go. You're going to go.
We lost Bryce. We lost Bryce.
All right, so this clock will be going on. They'll be going outside where you guys are at. There'll be 2 stations going. So you'll have, a secret station and another one. So 2 athletes will be going together, and they're just going to follow through. So the top secret station, we're not going to say what it is, except that it's for max time. So as soon as they start, you'll start the stopwatch, and as soon as they're finished, which will tell you what will constitute them finishing, you'll stop the stopwatch, and you'll need to write their time in here. So minutes, seconds, and then out to the 10th. We need to make sure we write that 10th in there. That's going to be important because we're going to get a lot of ties on some of this stuff, all right? So let's see, you're in charge of this secret one. You'll be timing them, and then you'll pass it to the judge who's then going to be in charge of the sandbags. Now, if you're the sandbag judge, you're only in charge of the stopwatch. You're going to have an equipment person who does everything else, who puts the sandbags down and make sure this doesn't move. All you're in charge of is timing them and writing their score down. So they'll be set up. If they don't start right within that 2-minute window, like as soon as it starts, that's fine because you're going off your stopwatch. Now, that being said, they only have the 2 minutes to do it. So if they take forever, they don't start, and they don't get finished in that 2-minute window, then they still got to move on. So they would get like a no rep on it. I'll show you what'll happen if that goes on for this one. So 3, 2, 1, go. You'll start your stopwatch. They're going to go around the cone. They're going to put it up here on the box, and then the equipment guy will move it off to the side. Yeah, go ahead, Esme. And they'll go right into the next one. All right, so all we care about here is that they pick it up. However they want to carry it, they go around the cone. However they want to put it up on the box, they can put it on the box. You stop your stopwatch when they get the last ball up on the box. Boom, stopwatch done. And you write their time down. Right, so let's say SB finished this in 35 seconds, 0.7, right? Now, let's say that they didn't finish all the balls. They get a 1-second penalty for every ball that's not put on the box. It doesn't make it up to the box. So if SB couldn't pick up the last ball, or if he even walked it over there but couldn't get it up on top of the box in that 2-minute window, then his score would be 2 minutes and 1 second, 0.0. That would be his score. He has a 1-second penalty for not getting that last ball. 2-second penalty if he couldn't get the last 2, 3-second penalty if he couldn't get the last 2. If you're confused about that, just ask Cameron. He'll help you out. He'll be right there, okay? All right, then the next station is going to be unbroken reps on the double unders. Unbroken double under reps. So we'll have it set here. Now, remember to not count the misses. We want you to count every 10. 10. Oh, so you got 11. So I would write 11. Right? Now, here's what you need to know. He still has the 2-minute window, so he can try again, right? Just because he got 11 once doesn't mean he can't try for 15 or 25 or 80 now, right? His high score in that 2 minutes is the one that counts, right? Even if they break, that's fine. And it's the highest unbroken reps, not accumulated. So he gets 11. Let's say next time he tries again and he gets 35. I'm going to write his highest score and circle it in here, right? And maybe you write his attempts off to the side if you want to do that just to make it easy. And then you just write their best score in here on this unbroken double under reps, okay?
A mat.
There's going to be a mat out there, so they'll have to stay on their mat.
One mat.
One mat, yeah, they'll stay on one mat. They can spin around all they want, but they got to stay on the mat. Cool? Questions. Scaled and Masters are using their own jump ropes. RX and Pro are using one of these drag ropes. There'll be 3 options for different lengths of drag rope that they can pick from, and they can use either one that they want. Cool? They can even change in the middle. If they decide they want to try a different one, they can try a different one. No big deal. Okay.
Okay, this is the hard one, team.
Last station. L6. Okay, so what you want to do is be down here in a good position. Remember, it's outside, so you guys might want to check the weather to see what you should wear. As soon as their heels get above the plates, you're starting to stopwatch. They can bend their knees all they want, but their heels need to stay above this plate. Look at how if SB started pulling his heels back, bam, that's not above the plate anymore. They've got to be above the plates, okay? Now, some of them are gonna try to bring their hands in really tight and sit on their hands, right? People have different arm lengths, so you can easily see that SB, even though his forearms are touching, he's not, oh, come up a little more, he's not sitting on his hands. Let's watch him come down and sit on his hands. Right, this is sitting on his hands. As soon as he's sitting on his hands, bam, I would stop that stopwatch, right? We want to make sure they're not sitting on their hands while they're doing this. And I don't think many will try it, but there might be a few that try to sneak in there. It's really obvious. The biggest ones are going to bring them in here really tight, bring it in like really tight, and then they're going to try to sit their butt down like this on it, and then, yeah, put them up. You're going to be able to see that pretty easy when they sit down on their hands on it, okay? So a lot of it's by the width of the parallettes, okay?
They can have it against their body, against their arms.
Yeah, they can have their forearm against their body, but they cannot have their hand, their you know, like that little crease, that's what they're trying to sit on. They're trying to sit on this crease, and that's what we're not gonna let them do. We're not gonna let them sit on that crease. You are not allowed to crisscross your feet, right? You can have your knees as high as you want as long as it's above the plate, but your feet have to stay straight the whole time. You know, yeah. Your feet have not straight, but you can't crisscross. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Again, when you get their time, you know, let's write it. SU would go for 12 seconds, 0.7. We got to write that down. I want all the way out to the 10th, and then get the last judge is going to get the athlete signature on this bad boy. Last judge will get the athlete signature. Okay? Anything else you want to add to it, Jared? Awesome. Hey guys, thanks a bunch. Remember, meeting here at 8 because we got to go over that secret skill. Thanks, guys. Oh.